Hey guys, 23 Duckman here. I thought I'd take time out from recording other videos today to mention the unfortunate tragedy that has occurred. Unfortunately, a tragedy has occurred in Russia. A plane crash. 97 passengers died. Unfortunately, it was the President of Poland and his staff members, including the First Lady, Chief of the Army, and Chief of the Navy, too, I'm not quite sure, Staff Sergeant, and many more were unfortunately killed. Polish people from around the world are mourning the loss, and even the President of Russia and the Prime Minister are taking time out to help share the grief of Poland today. Unfortunately, or the irony, the sad irony of this is that the Polish people we're going to remember another tragedy that happened today. That's why the President of Poland was going today, along with staff members, to go to remember an unfortunate tragedy that happened in Russia to the Polish people during the control of the Soviets. Innocent Polish people have been executed by the Soviet secret police. I had researched this today because I didn't even know. I'd never heard that an anniversary was coming out, that something like this had happened, that some Polish people have been executed by Soviets during the communist control of Poland. So I was like, dang, from one tragedy to a bigger one. But I do hope that something good will come out of this for them. I know it's a very tragic time, and a lot of people around the world are mourning this. And I do hope that something good will come out of this for the Polish people in the end, and hopefully things will become better for them. Hopefully nothing worse will happen. Something good will come out of this. But also today another tragedy has unfortunately happened, or we learned more about a tragedy. The miners lost in the West Virginia mine explosion. The 4 miners that we have been hoping to have survived the blast, unfortunately did not survive. They did not make it to the safe room or chamber, and unfortunately they died. So now the death toll, I believe, is 29 total dead. And I think the very sad part is that this couldn't have been prevented if the people who own the mine, the corporation, the business, or whoever the CEO, the guy who owns it, just paid attention to the workers' mine. The workers themselves were scared, and the CEOs are trying to put the blame on the workers. Oh, it was their fault. The mine workers didn't do their job. The mine workers knew it was unsafe. I'm sure a mine is always to some degree unsafe, but the miners were more afraid of losing their job. And when you've done mining just about all your life, when your father has done mining all your life, it was his life, your grandfather, has done mining all his life. That's all you know how to do. And, so fear of losing your life or fear of losing your job, what can you do? I think if the business people who own the mine had done their job right and looked after the mine workers, not just their business, maybe this couldn't have been prevented. I don't know. I do hope that the families receive justice. That, this guy who owned the mines ignored the problems, didn't get them fixed, is punished. And I know today most CEOs and companies were punished when, the economy failure, but this guy ignored stuff, ignored factors, and this cost people lives, So I do hope that he's punished, his company's punished, and that they go and fix their problems and make the mines safer, make all the mines they own safer, so nothing like this will happen. Nothing is 100% safe. But hopefully, next time the mine will be much more safer than it is now, and nothing like this will happen again. Something like this could happen, but hopefully it won't. I don't want to say, well, it could happen or it will happen again, but hopefully it won't. Hopefully nothing like this will happen again. So I do hope that justice comes for the families. They are grieving right now. I do hope that after grief, something good will come out of this, that maybe safety for miners to come again, hopefully. So I just ask all you guys out there, keep the miners, family of the miners, and family of the 97 passengers killed in plane crash in all of Poland in your thoughts and prayers today. Because I think in a way we can learn something from this. You know, maybe 3 tragedies. You know, the tragedy that happened in Russia so long ago, the tragedy that happened, trying to remember that tragedy, something happened, and then the tragedy in the mines. So I think this really makes you kind of think, you know, man. So hopefully something will be learned and remembered. So I just keep the families in your thoughts and prayers, and thank you guys for watching this video. So, have a good day.